This is a pencil, also known as a magic wand. You don't believe me? Take a walk with me. Now, we've been told that pencils are made out of wood. Yeah, we know that. But what kind of wood, right? So I went and figured that out. So what kind of wood are pencils made of? Incense cedar. Red cedar from Kenya in the US was an early favorite, but today nearly all pencils worldwide are made from incense cedar, a species that grows in California's Sierra Nevada mountains. The first pencils were unlabeled and unpainted to show the fine grain of the wood used. Why do we need to know about what kind of wood the pencil is made of? Hold on, calm down. I'm about to show you. Before we get there though, I want to tell you guys that pencils are not made with lead. They told us that the points that we write with were lead. Now let me tell you why that's a lie. Hold on. Are pencils made of lead? Here's a myth buster. There is no lead in pencils. Rather, the core is made up of a non-toxic mineral called graphite. The common name pencil lead is due to an historical association with the stylus made of lead in ancient Roman times. Now, let me tie it all together. Metaphysical properties. Graphite assists in chakra alignment healing. Graphite also assists to help one take command of one's life. Graphite promotes and improves one's automatic writing abilities and communication skills while stimulating thought and mathematical prowess. Graphite helps reduce anger and hostility. Hold on. What are the benefits of graphite stone? Graphite stone encourages the communication and freedom of expression. It thus brings us self-confidence when speaking during a conference or debate, clarifying issues and thus a speech, which is inside of these pencils. But hold on, what are the magical uses of cedar wood? Cedar wood is used for the creation of sacred spaces and is related to longevity, protection, and preservation. Cedar above the entry door will drive away negative influences and evil spirits. Cedar is often used to cleanse, heal, and protect. Cedar shavings can be ritually burnt to dedicate sacred spaces. Wait, I'm gonna keep painting the picture. Hold on. Be patient. Now let's go back to the graphite, the stuff that's inside the pencil. Graphite symbolizes enduring wisdom and life's experiences. Its primary metaphysical benefit lies in its ability to enhance spiritual connection. Graphite is a stone of inner confidence in building your personal light through self-love and self-appreciation. Graphite speaks to creativity, thought, and imagination. Why am I telling you this? Why does any of this matter? So let me break it down real quick. So when you were a kid and you went to school in the public school system, they told you that you had to use number 2 pencils. These pencils were told to us to contain lead, right? And was made out of wood, but they never told us what kind of wood. And we also just found out that pencils were never even made of lead. So why would they tell us this? Because this pencil here is nothing more than a magic wand that they have you use to write out your future. Now, the crazy part about it is that they're using your power as transmitting utility to write yourself in your own spells by cursing yourself through spell work, hence spelling in school. Now, if you don't know about the school system, and before I delve in deep, TikTok, this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only and protected by the First Amendment right to free speech. Now, back to what I'm talking about. If you don't know anything about the school system, let me show you really quick. Now, who created the school system? They always like to say that it was Rockefeller that was the creator of the school system, but really it was this guy, Horace Mann, who was born on May 4th, 1796 and died August 2nd, 1859. Horace Mann was the person who is considered to have invented the concept of school. He was born in 1796, as I said, and he was a pioneer of educational reforms in the United States of Massachusetts. The United States state of Massachusetts, sorry. After he became Secretary of Education in 1837, he undertook one of the biggest education reforms in American history. And I'm about to tell you what that biggest reform was in American history. Horace Mann joined with John D. Rockefeller, the American business magnate and philanthropist, and he played a significant role in the creation and development of the modern school system. His vision for education was influenced by his own experiences and the changing needs of society during the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The changing needs of society. Now, if you know what happened in the 19th century, or the early 1900s, or should I say mid 1900s, around 1920s and 1930s, you would know that we were put into debt as debt slaves. And the school system was created basically as a necessary thing to drive us forward in our society. Now, the pencil comes in because This is the tool that they needed for us to put spell work on ourselves, because they knew they weren't going to be able to do it on us. So they need to figure out a clever way to have us to curse ourselves into their system. Everything that they have us tricked into is out of the consent that we provide to them. They can't do it without our consent. This is why they tell us the truth, half truths, in movies, music, television, etc. Because it is universal law. You have to let the person that you're performing on know, so that they can consent to whatever it is you're doing, whether it be informed, implied, whatever kind of consent, because there's different types of consent. If you don't know, go look it up. But there is a consent called implied consent, where if you don't say anything, then you consent to it automatically, which that's what happens. Now they have us write with these pencils, and we create our reality, the reality that they want us to create, through social economic programming in the school system that teaches us how to think, what to think, and if we think differently, that we're incorrect, that we're an outcast, that we're not like the people around us. This is where social norms and labeling comes from. Now that's a whole nother story for another day, but let's go back to how this pencil is a magic wand. The elements that they use to create this pencil and what they represent in metaphysical, which is spiritual, the meta, right? What is happening in the ethereal, the things you cannot see, causes us to automatically write their manifestations into reality. If you don't believe me, I showed you more than enough proof, but this video may not be for you. But next time you hear about a pencil, a number 2 pencil, and you want to start automatic writing, manifesting, any of that stuff, this is your new magic wand. Thank me later.